You know what I'm talking about, bro? It's your partner, man. Who? It's your partner. Once again, man, we're gonna have to do this different, man. Just on the simple fact that, you know what I'm talking about, bro. Got a bunch of stuff to do. You know what I'm talking about. But once again, around the world, man, you know what I'm talking about. Shout out to everybody. You know what I'm talking about. And I say, shout out to everybody. You know what I'm talking about. Everybody in the penitentiary, man, both sides. You know what I'm talking about, around the world. Everybody incarcerated, everybody who ain't, everybody on the bottom of that thing, everybody on top of that thing, man. Keep that head up, keep pushing. We gonna get through it to get to it, man. Don't you forget, and I mean, don't you forget, go get them things. You come get them from me. You know what I'm talking about? You come get them from me. You know what I'm talking about? Stick up in stores now. Also, Funker died trying, you know what I'm talking about? Go get you one. But if all else fails, and I mean if all else fails, man, you gonna grab you one of them things off of Amazon, you know what I'm talking about? Make sure you copy your hardback. Oh man, they got baby cuz furious this morning. I'm telling you, just got baby cuz on the run around. You know what I'm talking about? And I'm gonna tell you something, man. See, because we just living in the days now, you know what I'm talking about? Anybody else had this problem, they would have went live, put them people business all, they would have just smothered them people instantly. They ain't gonna do all I told you, baby, cuz like to go to press conference, you know what I'm talking about? So I'm finna ride back on down here, ask some questions, you know what I'm talking about? Because I got questions, you get what I'm saying? So we, man, but this is what I can't stand, man. I forgot to tell y'all today. That there Thursday. That's what it is, man. That there. You know what I'm talking about? Like that stuff right there, man. It just burns baby cuz up. You know what I'm talking about? Because I'm going to tell you what irritates. Now, I told y'all, I could break game down while it's being ran. You know what I'm talking about? And today, it ain't too many people do that. So a lot of games just get ran. I can't stand when somebody try to look me in my face because I hear exactly what you're saying. I hear what you're trying to say. I hear all that, man. I'm not going to let you do it. You get what I'm saying? So soon as you start saying stuff with like, well, I'll do my best. Nah, man, I don't care about your best. You going to do it. You know what I'm talking about? Man, I don't want to hear that best shit. I'll do my best. Nah, nigga, you gonna take care of this problem. That's what you gonna do. I don't want to hear that best shit. You know what I'm talking about? You can't get me with that one. Nah, nigga, you gonna take care of this motherfucking problem, nigga, or we gonna have a problem, nigga. Either or. You get what I'm saying? But that there Thursday, they say, bro, why you coming on to here like this? They ain't pissed, baby, cuz all got me running all out there. I'm gonna be late again. Yeah, I done been late this whole motherfucking week, man. I just got shit to do. People got on my goddamn nerves, man. For real. I can't stand when a motherfucker try to just think they slick, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? Ain't nothing slick to a can of, ain't nothing slick to an oil spot, man. Ain't nothing slick to an oil spot. Man, get up out of here with that shit, man. You know what I'm talking about? I can't stand when somebody try to use game that I've already threw away, bro. I stopped using that game when I was 17, 18 years old, bro. You know what I'm talking about? I've elevated by. You can't talk me into nothing, folks. You know what I'm talking about? Like that there. You know what I'm talking about? That ain't even what this day was. Somebody be asking me every time I get up here, say something. Shout out to all the bitches who will never go look for a job, don't mind looking through your phone. Who's Keisha? You know what I'm talking about? And all that shit right there, man. But yeah, man, I got some motherfucking questions and then about that there Thursday, man. Listen, man, cause I'm niggas know they acting like bitches, bro. I ain't even finna get into them questions and shit like that there, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Bitch is what bitch does, bro. So if you running around here, nigga, up under the motherfucking, you know what I mean, the parameters of doing bitch shit, bro, that's on you. That's not on me, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Now, you could try to do bitch shit and you could try to reshape it or whatever, bro. It's bitch shit to me, you know what I'm talking about? So go on away from that shit. But a nigga asked me a question, why did I, because look, bro, in this last year, I've fallen out with motherfuckers. I've seen motherfuckers fall out within this last year, right? And motherfuckers fall out for like bitch shit now. That's what I'm saying. And that's why I even brought that shit up. You say, what do they mean fall out? Told you I heard the little youngsters over there, man, they arguing because somebody liked somebody else's Facebook post. You know what I'm talking about? So if you want to know how you acting like a bitch, I'm finna break it down for you one more time. Just like the little youngsters. So you mean to tell me this nigga liked this somebody else's post? But here goes the kicker. How do you even know? So you mean to tell me you sitting here looking at this nigga page, then you looking at these other people page, you say, well, you just following too many people, bro. You just watching what everybody do, and then you're feeling some kind of way about it. So you start arguing with a nigga for going to like somebody else's picture, not yours, or reposting. That shit bitch shit, folks. So you done fell out with your partner because he didn't like somebody's picture. Now, if that ain't little girl shit, I don't know what it is, folks. I just don't. And that's how we got to that there Thursday. You know what I'm talking about? Because it be shit like that there. You know what I'm talking about? You know, that nobody just want to look at, bruh. Nobody just want to look at this shit. You know what I'm talking about for what it is, bruh. So now we come up here, we do shit, then we try to talk people out of what they saw. You feel me? We come up here, we do shit, then we try to talk people out of what they saw. You feel me? We just hide up under all these motherfucking old bullshit ass behaviors and shit like that there. You know what I'm talking about? Thursday it is. And that's just some real shit, man. Because I was just looking this up, man. Let me tell y'all something, sis. Sis, you know I love y'all, man. You know what I'm talking about? But y'all got it bad, man. You just do, man. Yeah, you got it bad, sis. And you want to say why you got it bad. I'm telling y'all, I was just looking at, I be liking for some reason just hear the bitches talk, right? So I'm watching something, and I be looking at this thing, because every bitch on the scene come up here, right? I ain't gonna say she take accountability, but it's always something they hold on to that was somebody else's fault. And that's another way you niggas is acting like bitches. You get what I'm saying? You say, what's another way we acting like bitches? It's how you niggas sit up here and you need a reason. You know what I'm talking about? You niggas act like y'all need closure now or some shit like that. You know what I'm talking about? A nigga done did something, you need to know why. You know what I'm talking about? Motherfucker did it. Move on, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? You know not to fuck with him. Or where you know how to shake your game up now, bruh. Why do you need to go track this nigga down like the hurt bitch and find out why did you do me like that? That shit don't make no sense to me. You know what I'm talking about? But it just don't make no sense to me. That shit might make sense to you. You get what I'm saying? But that's shit how you like, well, why? You know what I'm talking about? Shit that already happened is done and over with, bro. But you need closure. You need to go ask it just like the bitch, man. But on this thing I was watching about the bitches, right? Now all these hoes, just where they at in life now. Some of them hoes actors, some of them hoes porno people, right? But every one of these bitches, bruh, it never fails, folks. They say the exact same thing. Now I'm not talking about nobody who really went through something in their childhood, right? But even the people who really didn't go through nothing, these hoes hold something against their mama. If it ain't their mama, it's their daddy. These hoes hold something. It's always a part in their motherfucking story. You get what I'm saying? To where, just like the nigga, like they need closure and they wanted to know why this was going on. Now let me tell you something about that, bro, because as people, we real good for this one. We already, like, some of y'all might have grew up in the crack era, so you already know what was going on, bro. Motherfuckers was on crack. That's it, bro. And now that's what was wrong, bro. Some shit came around, got motherfuckers about themselves a little bit. You know what I'm talking about? But motherfuckers came back. But that's what it was. But we come up here as people, and we always want to know why. But what we never look at is like, because you got kids now and shit. You know what I'm talking about? So what the fuck does that shit right there got to do with the way you interact with your kid, bro? It don't. And guess what? Ask your motherfucking kid about what they think about some shit you done did. Because what we never do, we never criticize ourselves when we going through our dark moments. Like I said, we want sympathy then. You know what I'm talking about? But you done went through the same shit the motherfucker before you did. That's what just was going on in life when you had a kid, bruh. That's all it is, bruh. That's the motherfucking shit you ran into when you had a kid, bruh, in your life, bruh. And everybody just ran into that shit. But for some reason, when you was little, you need to know why they was doing some shit because they was in their life, bruh. Probably didn't know nothing just like your ass didn't when you had your kid. So you was still running around doing stupid shit. Or you was doing shit not really paying attention to the kid the way you was supposed to be, bruh. It's the same shit for everybody, bruh. It's the same shit for everybody. But for some reason, you need to know why they did it. Ask yourself, why did you do it? Because everybody, not everybody, but like you might be fortunate enough not to go through no shit, but for the most part, folks, everybody finna go through hard times. They just is, bro. That just be life, folks. And whatever going on right now, that's just what you had to do to get by, bro. But y'all don't ever want to be giving them people they credit in their time. Y'all just want to say everything they did, bro. And once again, I'm not talking about nobody that was going through some weird shit. You know, I'm talking about some real traumatizing shit. I ain't talking about none of that shit. I'm just talking about motherfuckers who held a grudge because they people was off some type of drugs or, you know what I mean? They people wasn't there like that, man. Fuck all that shit, bro. But every bitch I heard get up there like that there. You know what I'm talking about Thursday, man. Every bitch I heard get up there from the actress bitch to the porno bitch, man. They always had their daddy or their mama to blame, bro. And mind you, the shit they doing right now, they just think that shit cool. They just think that shit cool. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, because the bitch said something about it, talking about what's the hardest part, talking about when the actress bitch, when she got to do movies, how much time she away from her kid. And that's the hard part. So you sitting up there want to know why your mama did something, bitch. Your job right now got you away from your kid. So if you just want to keep it real, bitch, you already rich. But you would say some shit like, yeah, you got to keep the money coming or something like that, bitch. But you let a job keep you away from your kid. At least your mama and them was off drugs. They really had a valid reason. They was really out their mind, you know what I'm talking about? Nigga, you in your right mind. You chose the job, nigga, to be away from you, you know what I'm talking about? I don't want to hear that shit, bro. I just don't, bro. Because we always, like that there Thursday, bro. We always got something motherfucking to say. We always got something motherfucking to say about somebody else, bro. And we always got a rationalization or, you know what I'm talking about, some motherfucking excuse for why we did the same thing. You get what I'm saying? Because the same thing we did just ain't the same thing they did. You know what I'm talking about, man? All that shit the same, folks. But we like to talk about other people and give ourselves the excuse. Like that there Thursday it is. You know what I'm talking about? I'm finna get on up out of here, man. I am, man. But on that there Thursday, man, on some real shit. Every time nigga say something, bro, somebody got something to say about what a nigga say, bro. I think y'all should stop. I think y'all should listen more. Stop wanting to say what you, something that you think about a motherfucker, man, and maybe you should just apply some of that shit to yourself, whether it's the Bible, some good advice. Maybe you should just apply that shit to yourself instead of just sitting always around criticizing and talking about other people and wondering why they did something. Have you ever wondered why you did something? Because that's probably the same reason why they did it. But for some reason, we could do no wrong. Everything we do is just what we did. And if it's a good move, we going to high side on you. And if it's a bad move, we want sympathy. You get what I'm saying? We want to come, it's a mistake. And you know what I'm talking about? We're going to come and do all that shit right there. But we're going to tease everybody else. We're going to criticize everybody else. That there Thursday, you know what I'm talking about? But on some real shit, man. I was watching that shit. Every bitch that came up there, bruh, whether they successful or not, they still holding on to some shit from 50 years ago talking about how somebody did them wrong. They won't even hold themselves accountable. And we just good for that. We don't hold ourselves accountable. We always looking for something within somebody else or some kind of situation where somebody doing something to us, bruh. And back to you niggas, because y'all good for that shit now. Y'all real good for that shit now, bruh. Y'all just real good for somebody always doing something to you. I ain't never been in a generation of men where niggas feel the same way as the bitch, bruh. Niggas get mad just like the bitch. Niggas get spiteful just like the bitch. Niggas envious just like the bitch. I've never been around no era of man like today's. I haven't, folks. And that shit is pitiful. For real as a man. Because they get niggas in and acting like Sagoonies, folks. Niggas sitting around feeling shit all day. You know what I'm talking about? Every motherfucking thing you do, a nigga looking up there, nigga, and just like that shit with OG I was telling you yesterday, bruh. A nigga sit up there and spew all that hatred out his motherfucking mouth about the next nigga, man. I don't get that shit, folks. That's what bitches do, folks. All that back and forth. Just like I said, the problem I got right now, the today's motherfucker would have been live, put them people establishment all on there, jumped in them people ratings and talk about how bad we ain't got to do all that, bro. You could just go to the press conference and ask some questions yourself. You can get shit straight yourself, bro. You ain't always got to front somebody off. Every ordeal just really don't have to be attention. You know what I'm talking about? It just don't. Everything everybody doesn't have to see. But we just getting good at slandering people. We just is. We getting real good at criticizing people, man. We just getting real good at pointing at everybody else talking about it, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Without taking a fine comb over ourselves. You know what I'm talking about? Nephew, sis, old man, old lady. And nephew, sis, old man, old lady. You know what I'm talking about? Old lady. You know what I'm talking about, man? We good for that, though, man. You know what I'm talking about? We brushing everybody else shit, but we won't take a fine comb over ourselves. We just won't. Like that there Thursday. You feel me? And I'm finna get on up out of here, man. But if there's anything, I'll just throw up in the air and tell you, man. Especially if you a man. You get what I'm saying? Bro, you just need to get back in the spirit of being a man and just handling your motherfucking business, bro. Stop paying attention to everything. Stop, you know what I'm talking about, just having the desire and the willingness just to, you know what I'm talking about, run around and run your motherfucking mouth like the hoe. But what do I know? You know what I'm talking about? Only you can prevent forest fires. And with that one right there, man, if you don't remember nothing else, always remember, he don't cost you nothing. Just show a little bit of that love.